Dear students, I welcome you all in the lecture series of first unit of the course Income Tax Law and Practice. Myself Mohammad Ashraf, Assistant Professor in Commerce. In today's lecture, we will discuss in detail permanent account number. A permanent account number is a 10-character alphanumeric identifier issued in the form of laminated PAN card by the Indian Income Tax Department to any person who applies for it or to whom department allots the number without an application. It can also be obtained in the form of a PDF if the user does not wish to obtain it physically. A PAN is a unique identifier issued to all judicial entities identifiable under the Indian Income Tax Act 1961. The income tax, PAN and its linked card are issued under Section 139 of the Income Tax Act. It is issued by Indian Income Tax Department under the supervision of Central Board for Direct Taxes, and it also serves an important proof of identification. Now we will discuss structure of PAN. PAN is a 10-character long alphanumeric unique identifier. Just like a number is shown in our screen A, B, C, P, Z, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, it is alphanumeric 10-digit identifier number. The structure of PAN is the first 5 characters are letters uppercase by default, followed by 4 numbers, and the last 10th character is a letter. Out of the first 5 characters, the first 3 characters represent the alphabetic series running from AAA to ZZZ. The 4th character identifies the type of holder of the card and status of the PAN holder. Status of each card holder is unique. Just like A represents association of person, B represents body of individuals, C represents company, F represents firm, G represents government, H represents Hindu undivided family, L represents local authority, J represents artificial judicial person, P represents individual or person, T represents trust or association of person. In case 4th character is P, which means the card holder is individual or person. 5th character of PAN represents the first character of a PAN holder's last name or surname in case of an individual. In case of non-individual PAN holder, 5th character represents the first character of PAN holder's name. Next 4 characters are sequential numbers running from 0001 to 4 times 9. Last character, that is the 10th character, is an alphabetic check digit. The combination of all above items gives the PAN its unique identity. Now we will discuss the importance of permanent account number. The primary purpose of PAN is to bring a universal identification to all financial transactions and to prevent tax evasion by keeping track of monetary transactions, especially those of high net worth individuals who can impact the economy. Quoting the PAN is mandatory while filing income tax returns, tax deductions at source, or any other communication with the income tax department. It facilitates easy retrieval of information of assessee and matching of various investments, borrowings, and other business activities of assessee. PAN is also steadily becoming a mandatory document for opening a new bank account, opening of demat account, a new landline telephone connection, or a mobile phone connection. PAN is also important for purchasing foreign currency for bank deposits above rupees 50,000. PAN is also compulsory for the purchase and sale of immovable properties, securities and vehicles, etc. A PAN card is valuable means of photo identification accepted by all government and non-government institutions in the country. Now the question is, who has to obtain PAN? Every person, if his total income or total income of any other person in respect of which he is assessable during the previous year exceeds the maximum amount which is not chargeable to tax. A charitable trust that is required to furnish return under section 139 4A. Every person who is carrying on any business or profession whose total sale turnover or gross receipts are likely to exceed 5 lakh rupees in any previous year. Every person who intends to enter into specified financial transactions in which quoting of PAN is mandatory. Every non-individual resident person or person associated with them if the financial transaction entered into by such non-individual residents persons during a financial year exceeds 2,50,000. Person associated with non-individual residents means the managing director, director, partner, trustee, author, founder, karta, chief executive officer, principal officer or office bearer of the non-individual resident or any person competent to act on behalf of such person. Now we will discuss the process of obtaining PAN. The process of obtaining PAN is like optional and voluntary, like a passport, driving license, Aadhaar card. However, its use is mandatory at required places like PAN for high value financial transactions, driving licenses for motor driving, passport for foreign travel, etc. One can apply for PAN by submitting the prescribed PAN application to the authorized PAN agency of the district or through online submission to NSDL website or UTI along with 2 recent passport size photograph, proof of ID, address, date of birth and fee. In case of reprint or reissue, a photocopy of the old PAN is also required. It takes about 10 to 15 days to receive the card. A user with an Aadhaar card can also submit eKYC. Thank you.